Unfortunately, we do not have engine audio. That is fantastic, per
Oh,
the
no.
usual. Hang on, I might be able to work out a way to... give me a sec. Haha! So, I found out a trick that actually switches back on the engine audio. And that is, you have to turn your controller off, then turn it back on again. Then it
That
switches
is
the audio.
probably... That just sounds like... That's just so bad. That is just silly, but it
I
works,
did it.
so I'm not going to argue.
I did it on accident. I controller switched off, and I switched it back on again, and the audio came back. And I thought, I thought it would. I thought of nothing of it, and.
Alright. So the stream is back up on the DRS channel.
As my controller
Anyone that is
decides to switch itself off, that's fantastic.
Anyone that is watching the stream, jump back onto there. It will be a part 2, and the Smeg will take over in the number 1 seat. And I'll keep this stream up as a backup, just in case. But I'll just keep it on pole. I'll just keep it on the pole position driver.
Right. So back to this stuff. So we'll put it on tyre. We'll have all this nice little stuff. We'll have an interval. Yeah, why not? So, after the complications of that, and because I'm a complete and utter moron, I finally found the option to bring me back to this session. So, I will take back the lead. Thank you so much, Alcatraz,
No
for doing
problem.
that. Absolutely fantastic stuff there, mate. For your first time commentating a race. Is it your first time?
It is. And I didn't think I was going to do I didn't think I was going to be the number 1 commentator for 18 laps of this Mexican Grand Prix. But I'll throw it back to you, and I'll happily do so.
Alrighty. So, drama, on and off the racetrack. So, Hooter Magic is in the lead at the moment. Safety car gets a 3-second time penalty there for multiple warnings. Salted. Now, I've just got to see who has stopped and who hasn't. So it seems, of course, Salted stopped. He's on 1 lap on hards. So he's set for the end of the race. Hooter Magic, it seems he has to do 1 more stop. He's on 8 lap old medium tyres. He's probably going to go onto another set of mediums to go to the end of the race, because you really don't want to go on the hard. It's just the last option you want to go on. Safety car.
The very lazy Tao has also done that. He's also gone on the hard compound as well, but he's stretched out his medium stint very long, same with Salted.
So safety car is P3. That in itself is amazing. He's lapped his own teammate. What on earth is happening? Rizzy Rick is in P4. 11 places made on those 17 lap old hard compound tyres. Excuse me, corrupted in P5. Dermy, with his return to DRS, he's in P6. Pure Gold, on a recovery drive from hell, is up into P6. Masters P7, Smoke Grass P8. Very Lazy Town P9. Log Boy, also on the recovery drive, he's in P10. Chrono P11. False Equations, after having a Q2 ban, excuse me, he's now in 12th. Safety car, oh I'm sorry, I missed safety car having a pit stop. He's now down into 13th place.
He's gone into the medium.
He's going to do a pit stop. And he'll...
Or is this his first stop, I believe?
No,
He has gone down 10 places.
Well, how many laps? 17 laps on the mediums. Is that possible?
Safety car's got 2 stops.
Dermy, a 3-second time penalty, multiple warnings. That's not a surprise. Chevron is in 14th, Semi-Pro 15th, as Barters gets a 3-second time penalty. Phil in 16th, Papa G 17th, Honest Brook 18th, Conehouse 19th. Who's the 20th driver? Oh, Champagne, of course. So both Red Bulls are out of the 10. That is not good for the team's championship.
Man, do I say commentator's curse? Because I was really rooting on the Red Bulls, even though I'm Team Red Bull. I'm Team Alpha. Oh no, I'm Team Williams when it comes to this league. So let's go very lazy town.
Oh, don't. Oh no. Oh no. Not Lazy Town. Oh, seeing as you said that. Oh my goodness me, what is happening to Lazy Town? I'm not joking.
No,
Boy.
don't tell me.
Oh, and that's a McLaren who spun.
Oh no!
What on earth happened?
Conehouse has pulled back.
Is that Wogboy?
Wogboy after phenomenal pull from P20, Conehouse loses it in Sector 1, re-enters the track, and just demolishes Wogboy. That's got to be a race ban. That's got to be something big. That was...
Oh my goodness me.
And I tell you what, Tao was only a millimetre from destruction. His luck is... it's something else.
Me.
Now, I can't believe no safety car.
Well, that's Codemasters for you.
That's Codemasters.
Oh my god, there's two cars in the middle of the circuit. They can't go anywhere. There's shrapnel all over the circuit. Stewards, what do we do? Nah, yellow flags. There you go. Be careful, is what they're saying. When I said someone was going to do a spinning Vettel, I didn't actually mean someone was going to re-enter the circuit and crash into a racing point, of all things.
And the driver's champion!
And the driver's champion! If his race couldn't get any worse. Started dead last. Okay. What the fuck?
It's also a good thing that he's locked it out then.
Okay.
Roller coaster of the day for Wogboy there.
Conehouse has left the session. Oh boy. Wait until these guys have a look at the two parts. They'll be wondering why the hell is this race in two parts for? Oh no.
If this was simulation, I would believe about 4 or 5 drivers would have punctures from that shrapnel.
Oh, no doubt. Oh well, probably 3/4 of the field will be destroyed at the moment. They'll be constantly coming back in to replace their front wings or something. There's been that much carnage. But not a lot of it, surprisingly, at the front. It is incredibly tame at the moment. Hoota Magic's got a 5.8 second margin to Salted. I mean, yes, of course, they're on different strategies, but even further back, Rizzy Rick is 6.5 seconds, Corrupted 2.8. I mean, this is one of the few battles going on. Yet. No,
Aussie
of
still
course.
is yet to pit.
On 21 lap old hards. My goodness me.
Fossil Quotient goes into the pits and grabs a pair of medium compound.
Yes, he does. The Smokegrass. And who's that? Papa G. Smokegrass an easy overtake there into 13th. Hopefully he can recover for his stricken teammate. My goodness me. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see the actual incident, but we definitely got to saw the aftermath. Did you get to see it?
I believe I just got a segment of it. I believe I caught Conehouse spinning the car around to get back onto the track after losing it in Sector 1 after the left rider, and I saw Wogboy absolutely fly.
Oh my goodness. So he spun the car back onto the racing line. Did he?
I'll have to pull up the replay. I'll have to pull it up. I'll go back on my stream.
Oh.
So I see I see Sector 1 go yellow. Conehouse, I don't want to get it wrong. He has his car parked on the middle of the actual track and just guns the accelerator into Wogboy.
You're kidding. He literally drove into him.
That's what all I see is a lot of tyre smoke going straight and cutting off the only bit of the track the cars could go. It destroys the front of his car.
Right.
And then obviously those two cars were just parked in the middle of the track.
So wow.
But that's hopefully they can show their footage of the incident, see if they can see a little bit more clearer than what I caught. But
Phil
that
gets
was...
a 3-second time penalty there for corner cutting. I just, wow. The Stewards are going to have a very interesting night. Whew. Now, see if we can't find any battles. We got one here for 11th between Semi-Pro and Phil. They're fighting for 11th place. And we've got one, it seems, for P7 between Barters and the very lazy Town up into 6th place. Oh, and what a move! Can he actually pull this off? No! Oh,
no! Oh!
What? What?
Oh! It's the very lazy tail lagged out. What's happened?
No! No! Not after this.
Is this car still in?
Is he? It seems like he's still driving it. I mean,
he's got an X on his name.
I mean, is that an AI?
Because we were about to see an absolute spin. Because I believe I saw Barters catch the back of the very lazy tail.
You know what I reckon he did? I have a feeling, because he has a habit of selecting, going into the menu and reset to track. He might have selected leave the session.
Yes.
If he has,
but the way his car's moving, I don't know if he's still in.
I mean, is that an AI? I'm looking at the inputs from the drive because you can see the throttle and the brake input. I don't know whether. No, that's an AI. He'd be right behind Barters. He'd be right behind him.
Hopefully he can join back quicker than later. He has moved across. I believe he's back. I believe he's back in the session.
Let's see.
He hasn't switched his ERS off hot lap, off overtake.
I mean, this might be a good view of what the AI actually do, if this is indeed the AI. I mean, I'm actually quite surprised how the AI, if this is indeed the AI, how they operate the car. It's very...
It's very slow around here. Yeah. Too slow.
No, that's not Lazy Town. That's no
Lazy Town.
He's on.
He has rejoined. He has rejoined. He has said it, and it's a shame that the bot has absolutely destroyed his ERS. He has gone from 40% to about 17 because the AI left it on overtake for the entirety of the lap, and also lost the position. And he's out of the DRS zone. That's just disappointing. That's just
yeah. And guess what? There's an orange thing right behind him right now. Safety car is gaining very
and
easily.
He has also made a move.
Oh.
That might have destroyed his strategy there.
What on earth happened to you, Lazy Car? Yeah, that's a bit better.
He's lost 3 seconds.
So I can say that Lazy Tail is behind the wheel. You can tell from his throttle and brake input, it's a lot more fluid. It's not on off.
Yeah, and he has set his ERS to 0.
So
down the track, we've got Semi-Pro locking up behind Smokegrass. Couldn't get the move done. Oh, dearie me.
What a race at the moment. All this drama, but it's not racing drama as such. It's people crashing into each other, lagging out, people not able to set a proper lap time during qualifying. It's all this other stuff going on.
Magic has done his last pit onto softs. This is going to be a big push. And he's also stayed, I believe, in P2. He has stayed. Oh, no, Pilgord's about to make an advance on him.
Here we go. This is for second place. They're going to have to fight these two side by side. Not quite. Luther gets back in behind.
We're looking at fresh softs versus old hards.
That's
12 lap old hards here. So, can Pure hold him off for at least 6 laps? That's really the optimal for softs here.
Oh, can he do it around the... I think he's going to do it around the outside. He does do it around the outside. What a move from the Renault driver into turn 5. As easy as you like, with all the grip in the world. Oh, my word. So all...
You need to get that move done now, and then basically drag Pure Gold out of the DRS as soon as possible. He's really pushing.
But here's the challenge that Hooter Magic has to face. He has to gain 16 seconds to Salted in about 9 laps. So he
does have 73% ERS. He could push for a big 3 laps. But it will be. But will his softs die out before he can make the move?
He has to do 9 laps on the softs. That is a bit of a stretch. I do believe it's possible though. He has to gain almost 2 seconds a lap on Salted. The time
Ozzy's about to make a move on Tau. Inside of Very Lazy Tau. Locks up big.
A massive corner cut from Lazy Tau there. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Rizzy Rick, don't throw it away, mate. Please don't. Not to Williams. Come on.
They're getting close.
Another both of them lock up.
They're really pushing here.
Yeah, I don't think
this is for
Lazy
position.
Tau has much left in the tank. Not on those tyres anyway. Oh my goodness me. So, Corrupted and Dermy, they see all the chaos going. They're in 10th and 10th and 8th, sorry, respectively. They'll be charging their way through the field. Let's see. There appear to be a lot of battles at the moment. I really wouldn't count that Rizzy Rick and Lazy Tau as a battle because, oh hang on, Rizzy Rick has clawed onto the back of the McLaren. He's within DRS range, but he's on the bubble with fuel, it seems. He's got the yellow icon, which either means he's either even or just below the amount of fuel required to get
darting across. You'll have to use lean on certain parts of the track, but you can easily do that in the second sector. Good save, good save.
Oh my goodness me.
He is pushing.
This no traction control thing is very interesting. It's thrown up so many, so much chaos with this new regulation.
But I've got to give props to these drivers. I thought there would have been a lot more incidents than what we've had with Conehouse and Wokboy.
That's true. They've been
Conehouse
very
did lose
good.
the car twice before, and then unfortunately did collect Wokboy when trying. It seemed like trying just to spin his car around or to try and get out of people's way, but just poor timing, really.
So we're coming on with 6 laps to go. I'm just going to have a look at the position changes. And oh my goodness me, have we got some position changes. Right, so the biggest mover up the leaderboards is Barters. Remember, this guy had a Q2 van. He's up 10 places. At the moment, he's in 4th place. Rizzy Rick, now up 10
just
places as well. Just making a move on safety car. The biggest loser, though, it is indeed Conehouse. After starting 9th on the grid, he's now DNF'd and technically 19th. But if he wanted...
Did have a phenomenal quality stint.
He did. Both McLarens did. It was an absolutely superb performance from both McLarens in qualifying. But, and it is a big but, you don't get points in qualifying, you only get points in the race. So,
Tail goes wide in the S's.
As Rizzy Rick is gaining on Barters at the moment, he's now well within DRS range.
And with a somewhat fresh medium compound, he'll be able to push himself up to 4th place.
Now, I don't think he can hunt down Pure Gold. 8.1 seconds with 6 laps to go. No, I don't think he's got that much. And he's got plenty of ERS though, so he's got a little bit to burn, but I don't...
Barters didn't pull away, he had a better exit. But I've got to give it to Barters and Aussie. They've both been up 10 places.
Yeah, an absolutely superb race for these two. They've kept it calm, no accidents so far.
Depending on where these two finish, it's basically these two are driver of the day.
Yeah, I would
Big
think so.
lock up, Aussie.
Coming into sector 2, into the hairpin, you can see how much later Rizzy can get on the brakes there. You can see him close right up to the gearbox into sector 2's S's. I think
And he's got plenty of ERS to use as well. 62% over Barters' 17.
Yeah,
Barters won't be able to hold him off for much longer.
No, and you'll see him close up a lot here in sector 3. A lot of low speed corners, you're relying more on the mechanical grip. Now into this absolutely crap corner that provides nothing. Oh, that was contact. That was definitely contact. Contact again!
Contact again! Oh my god!
Oh.
And then he still gets the move done. Oh no, he's got DRS still. He'll get the move done down this straight.
Safety car's eyeing up these two. He's right in behind. He's now going to
my god, I'm going to go 3 wide. We've gone 3 wide.
Me. 3 wide into turn 1. And Barters...
Oh, we've got it! We've got contact!
No!
Barters, the McLaren driver, pushing 3 wide and just gets collected by Barters coming across. No, we just don't want to see that.
Oh, Barters throws it in. I can
He's determined to keep his spot. He's determined to keep that spot.
But that's nothing that Rizzy Rick's got anything to do about it. He's still right up the gearbox. Oh my goodness.
I tell you what, if these two keep battling, Very Lazy Tail already took safety car. He might, these both actually might catch up to these two if they keep battling like this, if they keep making contact. We've got sector 1 safety car.
Hold on. I've just noticed
Phil
something with
his front wing.
Rizzy. I've just started to notice something with Rizzy a little bit. And that is coming through sector 2 towards the end.
Oh,
no!
Again! He's lost his end plate!
And there's Lazy Tail. He's just watching. He's got the lounge out, relaxing, eating some popcorn and just watching the show at the moment.
Now I hope Tal saw what happened to safety car and doesn't try and make the similar move down this back straight.
Oh man!
Throw it in. Now
it seems that Bart's got an alright exit. Oh, but Rizzy still gets
Aussie,
DRS.
And Aussie still got an end plate issue. Double lock up.
3-second time penalty there for Barters.
He is pushing.
He's got to have a look.
We've got to give it to him. This is hard racing. He's got to have a look. Fades away. Pulls back into the S's. Now, because of this battle, Tower's in a look. Cryptic's in a look. Safety car's in a look.
Yeah, he's not out of this quite just yet. And Corrupted is the best place out of all of them. 6 lap dodge softs. He will, I assume he will have the most amount of grip out of all of these drivers. This is a battle for 4th place.
And we're going up to the penultimate lap.
This
is massive.
Oh, here we go! Barters
again!
Outside! How the frick do you do that?
Don't tell me that it's going to be contact here again. 3 in a row.
There was a little
This is going to be huge. Are we going to see a possible 4 or maybe 5 wide?
Oh my goodness me. On lap 34.
Surely not. Here we go in 3 wide.
Oh!
Tao, 4 wide. We've got a straight line. Tao backs off respectively.
Oh, contact, definitely
contact again. Tao making a respectable move and falling back has made a double move to P5.
Barters has spun. Barters has spun. Corrupted.
Oh no. After pushing to keep that position, fades into P8 in the same corner as what happened in the last lap with safety car.
Oh my goodness me. So, Rizzy Rick has got damage. Very Lazy Tail is on very old hards. Safety car is on fairly old mediums, but he's got an intact car from the looks of things.
Aussie with that end plate issue, but he has got a lot of ERS. He will be pushing.
He doesn't quite have the fuel, I think. Oh no, I think no, he might just make it to the end. Oh my goodness me, what a battle! 4 wide! That is incredible. It's
Smoke grass with a 3-second penalty up at P11. Now, are we going to see another phenomenal straight between Tao and
How's
DRS?
How's got no DRS?
Safety car's got DRS. This is going to be a phenomenal comeback for what happened with Barters on the earlier
Here
stint.
we go, down the inside, easy as a lark. I don't think very
Gets the
lazy
move
car
done.
will fight too hard here. And he doesn't, very respectful. So, can safety car do anything? Can he challenge Rizzy Rick for 4th place? This would be a spectacular recovery.
He is already in his DRS zone.
Oh, what a climax to a race. I mean, yes, this isn't... Oh, that was almost a spin. That was almost a spin. That was definitely almost a spin.
Now both drivers are in shouts. This is going to be a huge battle for P4.
Oh my goodness me. This is for P4. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah. Could you imagine if this was for the win? Oh, that would be amazing if it was for the win.
Salt is just chilling with a 5-second difference. And then pure gold between Aussies at 13. So, Aussie, can he keep his position leading up to this end?
Alright.
Is safety going to have a little peek?
Oh, was that a bit of a spin from Rizzy? It might have been. So,
here we go.
4.3 kilometers, 17 corners to go in this Mexican Grand Prix. And Rizzy, he's going to try. Oh, what a move!
Tao's catching up.
Oh, he's going to send it back down the inside. Not quite.
Don't tell me there's going to be another one. That's good.
Into turn 2, now into turn 3. Safety car at the moment has got P4. He'll
They're
get
all
the
in hot
RS.
lap.
They're
Everyone's
all going to push. Safety car has to go defensive here. He doesn't. Oh!
Everyone looks up. Cuts across. Safety car 3-second penalty. This could be the difference.
They have all got 3-second penalties, I think. I think all of them do. So this is a fight.
Now this is just for placement.
Position. Oh, what?
Oh, we're getting close.
Oh, as Salter goes on to win, I have to, I have to.
You have to congratulate him.
Afterwards, we got
Aussie
a battle
goes
going on here, and I think safety car's got it. I don't think Rizzy has got any fuel left. No, he does. He does.
Aussie pulls a 3-second penalty in the last bit there, so this could be a difference between Tao. May could go up both positions. This is maybe why. Safety car swings into the pit lane. Oh my god! And Cryptic goes up 2 places because of penalties. Oh no! He gets to cross the line in the safety car.
He loses another position.
No, because of the penalties.
Oh no!
And Bart's after all that work, P9.
He had that. He lost it on the last corner, on the last lap of the race.
He just put his foot down a bit hard.
But he's still in the points.
He had the place.
He's
still in the points.
He's still in the points.
So we have Salted winning the Mexican Grand Prix, going up 1 position.
What
the McLaren drivers looking great in qualifying. P8 and a DNF.
Oh
what
my.
A final bit of the race there.
I am.
After all the stream issues.
Bartas has left the session. I'm lost for words. This almost tops France. That race was spectacular, but it was spectacular because of the race. This was just chaos. It was chaos everywhere.
It's kind of insane that you think the 2 most boring tracks have been the most entertaining.
Yeah.
It is just insane.
Paul Ricard and Mexico City have been spectacular here in DRS. Ladies and gentlemen, your top 3. Let's not forget about these guys, because they drove brilliantly, and we've been ignoring them all race. So it's about time we gave them some credit for their drive. So,
absolute recognition is needed.
Salted will win here in Mexico. Hooter Magic will get 2nd place in the Renault. Pure Gold coming back after having a poor start will finish on the podium and with 12 seconds worth of penalties. Corrupted, just minding his own business like he always does. And he gets P4. Very lazy talent. Good drive from him as well. We'll get P5. Dermy, a return back to DRS, will get P6. Rizzy Rick, P7. Safety car, P8. Man, Bart's P9. And
starting
Bruno.
third on the grid.
Oh, what a recovery drive from Rizzy Rick. Also.
For the Williams,
oh.
for the Red Bull, they didn't get any points. Racing Point didn't get any points for the constructors.
No.
Oh my god, the Haas drivers, I think, were the only ones. Oh, and the Renaults. So,
wow.
I think Renault goes up to P2 in the constructors.
Wow.
And Racing Point stays where they are.
Wow.
At P1.
What a phenomenal race. That climax right at the end, it was both joy and devastation at the same time. I haven't felt that many times in my life. It was absolutely spectacular. A superb drive from the top three drivers, just drove away from the field. A good recovery from Pure Gold. Wog Boy and Kinehouse, oh my goodness me, I wish I got to see the actual incident. I saw the aftermath. It wasn't pretty. Wow. Wow.
That's all we can say.
Wow. And then, safety car, P4, and he spins it into the pit lane.
I don't know
on the
who
last
I
lap.
can't think of driver of the day. Really?
Maybe,
Salted had a phenomenal race, obviously starting at P2 and ending the race. But because of the battles...
Rizzy Rick coming back from 15th, he finished 8th, I believe, 7 places gained. But also Pure Gold, let's not forget, he had an incident at the start of the race where he was dead last.
He did.
And he recovered
He did
to finish 3rd and be hidden the entire race. We didn't see anything from him. He was boring. He was driving so well, he was boring. So
well
maybe Pure Gold, perhaps.
I reckon that maybe try... Because he did, yeah. You're absolutely right. He did get he did spin on the start of the race, and then still did a 2-stop. Oh, he did a 1-stop.
He did a 1-stop, yeah.
And he finished the race P3. That is definitely drive of the day.
Yeah, I'm giving that to Pure Gold. A superb drive from the Ferrari driver. So, with the chaos of qualifying, it was littered with chaos. To the chaos of the start of the race. Then we had the fuck-ups with the stream. Then I managed to find a way back to the stream. Back to the lobby, I mean, and start streaming again. And then we had that awesome battle between 5 cars for P4. And then we got an ending like that. Oh, Mexico, you have delivered. You are boring in real life. You are poorly designed. You've got no real overtaking opportunities other than turn 1 and turn 4. You're a rubbish design. You're fiddled with Tilka and all this sort of stuff, and you still delivered. I tip my hat to you, Mexico. Well done. Thank you. Really, thank you. So, with that, after all said and done, thank you so much, Alcastrad, for sitting here next to me, figuratively speaking.
Thank you. Hopefully I can come back again, and hopefully the stream can continue instead of having in 3 parts on a split channel. But absolute phenomenal first time popping in to commentate the Dynamic Racing Series, and I hope everyone else enjoyed the experience I did.
Well, I feel sorry for Dougie for not watching this. Oh well.
Man's asleep.
Alrighty, so that's goodbye from Mexico. Now on to Formula 2 at Formula 1's Temple of Speed, Autodromo Nazionale Monza in Italy, the home of the Tifosi. Are you pumped up, Alcatraz, for the race in Monza? You seem to do quite well over there.
Hopefully I can pull off a result. Prick. Well, it's an F2 car.
It is an F2 car.
But it is an F2 car, and hopefully I can find some pace. It's not my favourite track, obviously, as you can tell in the past. But if it's a wet one, who knows?
Yeah, we'll. That's very true. Anyway, I've been the Smeg from you, mate. Thank you so much. Good night, and see you at Monza.